Okay, we have looked at HR policies and we have been able to establish the fact that it's a written rules and guideline. It states what we should do and also ensure fairness and consistency in our system. So let's look at HR procedure. HR procedure. So what does HR procedure means? What does it look like and how it is? HR procedure explains how policies are implemented. So it's one thing to have a policy, another thing to implement it. For example, now you have written a policy that everybody must at least policy for maybe performance management. You must at least take more than 2 or 3 calls per quarter. So how do you implement it? You have to follow it through from January and assign courses to everyone. And intermittently, that is at an interval, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, you have to check up on them whether they are doing it or not. Because if you don't do that, I bet you at the end of the quarter, you will have yourself to blame. You will definitely have yourself to blame, and that is human being for you. So it explains how policies are implemented. It also tells us step-by-step action on what to do. It gives us operational in nature. That is how things should go or not. For example, leave application processes, which I have explained in our leave policies that we draft there. The processes is there. So your recruitment policy you are going to do, you also see the processes there. So procedure is more or less like processes that we need to know about certain things. So look at HR policies versus procedure. So just like we're comparing two of them now, we're comparing two of them. HR policies, what does it do? HR policies tells us what to do. It tells us the general rule and it gives us strategy. While HR procedure tells us how to do it, detailed step and operational. So that is the difference between HR policies and HR procedure. So the next thing is the employee handbook, which is the big elephant in the bag or on the table for today. So employee handbook is a document that explains the company rules and regulations. It's a book that guides employees' behavior. It's a book that promotes discipline and also reduce misunderstanding. So that is what employee handbook is. So we are going to still do something. I will go back to my ChatGPT and Google document to just demonstrate. I'm just going to give us like a content. You are going to develop the full flesh. Yes, you can do it. When I first wrote the first one I wrote, nobody taught me anything. I did my research, go online, check ChatGPT, get some companies that are related to the company I was working with, and I was able to come out with one. And I've done like 3 and presently working on 1. So that is it. You are going to do it. You should be able to do it. So contents of employee handbook. What are the things that are supposed to be there? Number 1, company overview, employment times, working hours and leave, code of conduct, discipline procedure, health and safety. These are the things that are supposed to be there. So we're going to demonstrate it shortly. So I just needed to show us this. So the next thing is we'll look at the code of conduct, which is also part of the employee handbook. So what does code of conduct does? It defines acceptable behavior, it promotes professionalism, it prevents misconduct, and also protect organization. So for example, in our code of conduct, we one of our value here is respect. So you accord respect to everyone, whether it's a cleaner or gate man at the gate. So anybody that goes against that have gone against the code of conduct of the organization, so therefore that person needs to be punished. And that is why the disciplinary part of the organization will have to be implemented. That any day anybody does this or that and it did not follow the rules and regulations and the policy of the organization, this is what will happen. So at that time, it doesn't mean whether it's your son, whether it's your friend, your husband, anybody, you have to follow the book through. So what are the key areas of code of conduct? Respect in workplace, honesty and integrity, proper use of company property, compliance with rule, and avoid conflict of interest. So these are the things that the code of conduct focuses on. Yes, this is what it focuses on. So what I want to do now, I want to go through all we have, then I go back to the employee handbook, we do the practical, and then we now move to our WhatsApp group. Then the next thing we have on the table is confidentiality in HR. I used to tell somebody, I believe she's on this call, I say HR is an occultic group. Let me put it that way. That does not mean that we're killing somebody or sucking blood, but there is too much information you know, too much. And you have to guard your heart in order to keep them. Imagine you are bringing in an expatriate and you have been there and you are offered the person salary bigger than your own. And in your own way, you believe you have gone to school more than this person. That is personal to you now. If you don't guard your heart, this is my profession and this is what I'm called to do. You will begin to like, why is this person any more than me? No. And at the same time, again, maybe you have your friend in the system and the person is disgruntled and is complaining. You don't dare divulge any information of anybody to that person. So you seal your mouth. We're like bankers too. In those days like this, maybe JJ Okocha check just enter our hand while we are printing it. You just check our account balance. You USD, you see the amount that is there, you close your mouth. Is it so? You see it, you close your mouth. All these governors and the rest, ex-president and the rest of them. So if you are not careful, somebody out there will not be discussing all this. There is a way to steal from bank and this, and you now open your mouth. They will not say, give us the first and the last digit number. And that is how you enter, because your mouth cannot close. So please, confidentiality is what we are known for. Keeping employee information private, access on need to know basis. Now, whenever you are assessing any employee, this thing, do you know what you should have at the back of your mind is access need to know basis. What does that mean? I am assessing this because I need to know something, not because I need to go and tell anybody. I just need to know. Example, salary details, medical record, disciplinary record. For example, somebody must have maybe have hepatitis B and it has treated, it has gone, and the company accepted the person. You now want to tell other person that this guy is so this, or the person have done something that the society before and he was recovered, and you go and tell them, they will not associate with the person again. So we have to be careful. What of disciplinary record? The person stole before and has been made to sign a document that he will not steal again. You understand? So my point is this: you are a custodian of law and you must keep it. Please, I beg of you. So the next thing that's move in line with that is data privacy and protection. So as an HR, you are responsible for handling employee data, secure the storage, lawful use of it, an accurate record, and limited access. For example, now if you are HR manager, you have full fledged of the employee details. You have full fledged of employee details, and at the same time, the person that is following, maybe HR officer and HR admin and the rest, there are some things they don't have access to. So you have to be discreet about that. Just give me a minute, please. Sorry for that break in transmission. So the next thing is record keeping in HR. That simply means maintenance of employee records like their employee ID, house address, personal details, employment letter, payroll record, and performance report. That is what it means. Yeah. So I've already given us this practical session, review HR documents. We have done one, which is a leave policy. So identify the objective, check clarity and compliances. So whatever you're going to do, I will be able to check that from there. So can we take note of this? The assignments I have given us already, so I will not want us to take this. But when you check your slides, so you can go through this. Draft a simple employee code of conduct, focusing on professional behavior, respect, confidentiality, use of property. So this one, you are still going to do it, but you will submit it during the week. So let's go to our employee handbook now. So this is what I have on my slide. So our question we will do it on the WhatsApp group. We'll do it on WhatsApp group because this one we are recording it and it's going on YouTube Live. So let's go to our this thing now, please. So now let's go to let's go to, so Toby, are you in now? She says she's unable to join. Somebody can reach out. I think it should be her network. So I'm going to.
She's not.
Okay, she's not on the call. Maybe it's her network. So let me share my okay. So new chat. So let me try and unmute her. So new chat. Now look at the way now we're going to tell ChatGPT create employee handbook, table of contents, table of contents, table of contents for Hallmark Consulting Services, which focuses on helping businesses to achieve their goals. You know why? I wanted it to put in consideration what the business is all about, not just giving me just a generic answers. Yeah. So let's see what comes up for us. I don't know whether Toby has been able to join. Okay, Toby is here now. So now look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So you can see everything here. Still generating it. So okay. Now so we have been able to do it. And once ever you are done with ChatGPT, always tell you what ChatGPT will tell you what it has done. You say if you want, okay, what they are just giving a generic based on what we tell you. Say if you want, I will customize this for Nigeria specific labor law, expand it into a full employee handbook, turn it into a word. But I want to warn you, please. You see this one, expand it into a full employee handbook. There's no way we'll do it and it will give you better. So the best way to do, as we have done this, just copy it to your Google document, just as we did before. Copy it there. Open a new one, copy it, a new note, copy it there. I'm doing it now. So once you do that, you copy and paste. Still opening, please. Okay, I'm still showing ChatGPT. Let me turn it to Google Documents now. So, okay, it's here. So this is it. Okay, take this off. Take this off. It's already 12. Okay, take this off. This title, I don't like it. So now remove this. Just format it in a way that is good, but don't overdo. So this is the table of content. So we are going to do it like book. So on this now, you are going to put, before you put the page number, you must have finished writing it. You understand? So if you can't do that, it's not by force. It's not everybody that is that have that what do we call it? How to use Microsoft Word like that. You know, Microsoft Word, as simple as you see it, is very wide too. So those that are guru in formatting books, they can help you. So you have a printer, somebody that will help you to print the stuff. You can give them, they will help you put the number of pages, but you have to finish your work first. So invariably, if you can see it, if you are very good in this, I tell you, you will also be able to put some books together for others to read. So HR is also an author. So now let's look at the content one by one. Table of content number one, welcome to Oma Consulting. 1.1 message from the management or CEO. Some will say always say CEO. But why he say management here is because it's a consulting firm. It might be coming from two different angles. It might have different directors. So the next thing he talks about Oma Consulting Services, our mission, our vision and core values, our consulting philosophy, what we stand for. So commitment to client success. You understand? You can see. It's because I put consulting services helping customers to achieve their goal. If not, it will not put that commitment to client success. So you must define it very well. Employment relationship, employment clarification, equal employment opportunity, we call it EEO. EEO, diversity, equity and inclusion, anti-harassment and anti-discrimination policy, workplace ethics and professional conduct, one by one. The next one is organizational structure. So that is where you have to do your structuring. I think I will show it. One of you should remind me one day. Let me show you how to do organizational structure with Google Documents. How you will do it, to come in terms of charts. You see MD, from MD maybe you now see head of service, from there you now see senior managers, you now see managers to project manager, like that, and everything like that. So there's a way you do it with Google Sheets. You don't need to draw. So there's a way you give it command and the thing will come out. So somebody should remind me to do that one of these days, maybe next class or something. So job roles and responsibility, reporting line and communication, client facing responsibility, performance expectation. Then you now come to recruitment, onboarding and probation. So that one is the work hour. Everything is well detailed here. So with this, any employee that you are bringing on board, you hand it over to them, ask them to read it and sign it. You must acknowledge. So I have filtered this now. I'm going to drop this document with us, and I want you to write it comprehensively. So how are you going to write it? So what you are going to do is this. You just copy this first one, message from the management. So you tell, you can just, you can be creative in your way. You can copy all of this and first place in ChatGPT, and now say, according to this, create this for me, message from the management. It will tell you. I'm also going to give you the Oma Consulting's vision, mission, and core value and everything, so that it can guide you. Yes, the previous HR people have done this, so I also want us to do it. So we are going to do any question you have. We are going to trash the questions in the WhatsApp group. But before then, I want us to ask questions for clarity on this employee handbook before we close the Zoom section and go to WhatsApp. Over to you, please. Ask your questions. If you want to ask questions, raise up your hand so that we'll coordinate it. Come, any question?
Please, I have a question. I just want to ask, is the Momo, I'm in a class, don't disturb me. The handbook, is it like a one size fits all? By that I mean, like, can you have one handbook and then maybe just fine tune it to fit into whatever maybe industry or company that you're working with, or it is usually industry based, like there's a handbook for this industry, there's this one for this industry. That's just what I wanted to find out.
Okay, is a one document that can be customized to different industry, and it has peculiarity. The way I give you now, if you go to employee handbook of Access Bank, this is the way it comes out. So the first thing you will see there is welcome to Access Bank. welcome to MTN. Then the next section will talk about employment related issues. So this is who we are, how we don't discriminate and the rest. Then after that, it goes to organizational structure and rule. Though this employment relationship and organizational structure, some interchange it. I've seen where number 3 come before number 2 before. But all this content you are seeing must appear on every employee handbook. So now, what changes now is welcome message from CEO. The way CEO in telecom will sound is different from the way CEO in school will sound. The way the mission and the vision of that of a logistic company is different from the other people. You understand? So this is it, but the customization is what makes the difference. Thank you. I don't know whether I've been able to answer.
Okay, yes, I understand. Thank you.
So David, any question, please? David, can you hear me? Any question?
No question from my end, sir.
Okay, Abosede, any question, please? Abosede? Any question?
No question, sir.
Oluwatobi, any question? Oluwatobi, any question?
No question, sir. No question, sir.
Okay, in the absence of none, we are returning back to our WhatsApp group. Please submit your disciplinary policy that you have just done and that of your employment recruitment policy. Then your assignment is on the slide and your weekly, let me call it weekly project now, is this employee handbook. So I've drafted the content already. I'm going to send it to you as a document that you can edit. So you are going to create a flesh to it. So and also promise you I'm going to give you the mission, vision, and the core value so that I can help you to draft it. Please, do you know the way I want us to take this class? As I'm speaking now, those of you that don't have job in HR, you can update your CV and put on my consulting. And you can put it there as HR assistant. So all I'm saying is this: why I'm giving you practical work like this, so that you will be able to defend it. If you come tomorrow, there's okay. Have you ever been associated with writing employee handbook? You can tell them yes. Okay, what are the content? What must it contain? So you should be able to tell them. You understand? So that is the way I want to train us. Please, when we get to recruitment, I'm going to give you a live recruitment to do. Come to payroll, I'm going to give you a live payroll to do. So please, that is how I want it to be. I've pasted the table of content already. So I'm going to end the Zoom class now. So please, let's go back to our WhatsApp. Thank you for joining today. Next week is another great week. If you still know other person that wants to join the class, maybe money is their constraint, they cannot afford to pay all. Please let them shout me. Let them shout me, please. I want to give more. Thank you. That will be all for now. Thank you. See you. The WhatsApp group, please.